All right, hello everybody. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go through the test review with you guys. I'm gonna do the odds. You're responsible for the evens. But again, if I do one odd problem, the even problem over here looks pretty much exactly like it. And I've got all the answers for the evens, so you can do them and then check your work. Okay, question 1. It says use the diagram to the right to help you solve the problem. They tell us angle 1 is 85 degrees and angle 4 is 5x minus 25. And we have to find the value of x so that the lines are parallel. So basically what you do, you've got your two transversals that are running like diagonal to each other. So remember, the top 8 angles go together and then the bottom 8 angles go together and they don't ever mix. So angle 1 and angle 4, they're different colors. So they add up and they're equal to 180. So what I did was angle 1 is 85, angle 4 is this 5x minus 25. I just plugged in here. And then I solved, I'm simplifying here. The 85 minus 25, that's where the 60 comes from. And then subtract 60 from both sides. So you get 5x is 120, and then you divide by 5, and so you get x is 24. So the main thing is just use those colors. If they're different, they add up to 180. Okay, on this one, they want you to find a pair of corresponding angles. Well, I gave you all the pairs of corresponding angles. Remember, corresponding angles look like they're in the same exact position. So angle 1 over here in this group of 4 matches with angle 3 in this group of 4 over there. And then also 2 matches with 4, 5 with 7, 6 with 8. Then you have a pair of same side interior angles. So these are your lines. That's your transversal same side interior. You have 2 and 3 or 6 and 7. And then a pair of alternate interiors. So we're looking at the interior ones, but we're looking at the ones that are alternate from each other. So we have 3 and 6 and then 2 and 7. Okay, question 6. It says from the diagram below, L is parallel to M. So these are our parallel lines here. And then it says the measure of angle 2 is 53 degrees, and the measure of angle 12 is 38. Find the measure of angle 3. So let's look here. Here's angle 2, and there's angle 3. Okay, and then angle 12 is down here. Now remember, the ones together here are one group, and the ones together here are another group. So angle 2 and angle 3 are from the top group. Angle 12 is from the bottom. So since it's from the bottom, we don't even need it. It doesn't even matter. All we need to do is find the relationship between angle 2 and angle 3. And if you look at their colors, angle 2 is green, angle 3 is purple, so they're different. So they should add up to be 180. And so I just plugged in. Angle 2 is 53. Well, 180, take away 53. That'll give you 127, which is what angle 3 is going to be. Question 8. It says in the figure below, the lines are parallel. Find the measure of angle 2 if angle 2 is 3x minus 5 and angle 8 is x plus 27. So here's 2 and 8. Okay, so again, you should go through and do your colors. So there's one color. Okay, and then we'll get our second color. And so if you look at them, angle 2 and angle 8, they're the same color, so they're equal to each other. So I set them equal, and then I solved for x, okay? And so you should get that x is equal to 16. And so then we have to actually find the measure of angle 2, so you have to take that 16. And in this expression for angle 2, you have to plug in 16 wherever you see the x. So it's 3 times 16 minus 5. And when you do that, you get 43. On question 9, just be careful. Over here, you're going to get negatives. So technically, this question is not really a good question. But just understand, like on the test, you won't have any negatives to deal with. So just Make sure if you understand if the angles I give you, if they add up to 180 or if they're equal, and then don't worry about that negative. You won't have something like that on the test. Okay, question 10. It says, given that angle 1 is congruent to angle 5, which statement proves that the lines are parallel? Okay, so this is where we have to know our angle names. So angle 1 is right here, and angle 5 is right there, and they are congruent. So what kind of angles are 1 and 5? They are corresponding. And should corresponding angles be congruent? Yes. So that's why we have corresponding angles are congruent. Question 12. Name the pairs of congruent angles. So basically, if you just do your colors, everything that's the same color is congruent. So right away we see 1 and 3, 5 and 7, and then 2 and 4 and 6 and 8. Those are your congruent ones. So this is a group and this is a group. Okay, question 14. It says find the value of x that makes the lines parallel. All right, again, if you use your colors, you'll see that these are vertical angles, so they're equal. So 95 is equal to 9x minus 4. Okay, add 4 to both sides. So you get 9x equals 99. Divide by 9, and you'll find that x is 11. Question 16. It says in the figure below, S is parallel to T. If the measure of angle 4 is 35x and the measure of angle 6 is 36x minus 2, find the value of x. So I did my colors and I saw, okay, I need angle 4 and angle 6. So I go and I look at the picture here. Angle 4 and angle 6, they're alternate interior, so that means they're congruent. So I set them equal to each other. So this 35x equals 36x minus 2. Okay, solve this for x here. When you solve it for x, you get that x is 2. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to do with you guys, question 18. Again, I did my colors, and I see that the 6x plus 1 is red, and this 113 is green, so they're different colors. So I know that they should add up, and when I add them, they should equal 180. Make sure that you combine the 1 and the 113. You get 114. And then subtract 114 from both sides. And you'll get 6x is equal to 66. Divide by 6, and you get x equals 11. So again, guys, just make sure that you go through and you work out all the odds now to make sure that you've got those down. And if you got them, then you're going to do a great job on this test. So good luck. See you then.